Hello! Welcome to First Chapter Friday with the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, where every week we read the first section of a teen book and then challenge you to read the rest. Today I'm reading Bone Crier's Moon by Kathryn Purdie. 8 years ago. Fingers of mist curled around Bastian's father as he walked away from his only child. The boy lifted up on his knees in their stalled handcart. "Where are you going, Papa?" His father didn't answer. The light of the full moon shone on Lucian's chestnut hair, and the mist swallowed him from sight. Alone, Bastian sank back down and tried to be quiet. Stories of cutthroat robbers on forest roads ran rampant through his 10-year-old mind. "Don't be afraid," he told himself. "Papa would have warned me if there were any danger." But his father was gone now, and Bastian began to doubt. Outside the city walls, the idle cart offered little shelter. Bastian's skin crawled at a phantom whisper. His breath caught when the branches around him formed claws. I should follow Papa right now, he thought. But the nighttime chill seeped into his bones and filled them with lead. He shivered, pressed up against the limestone sculptures in the cart. Tyrus, god of the underworld, stared back at him, his mouth chiseled in a wry line. Bastian's father had carved the figurine months ago, but it never sold. People preferred the sun god and the earth goddess, worshipping life and disregarding death. Bastian turned his head, hearing a song without words, lilting, primal, sad. Like the soft cry of a child or the plaintive call of a bird or a harrowing ballad of lost love. The song swelled inside of him, achingly beautiful. Almost as beautiful as the woman standing on the bridge, for Bastian, like his father, soon followed the music there. The mist settled, and a thick fog rolled in from the Nevis Sea. The breeze played with the ends of the woman's dark amber hair. Her white dress swished, exposing her slim ankles and bare feet. She wasn't singing. The music poured from a bone-white flute at her mouth. Bastian should have recognized her for what she was then. She set the flute on the parapet when Lucian met her in the middle of the bridge. The hazy moonlight cast them in an unearthly glow. Bastian faltered, unable to take another step. What if this was a dream? Perhaps he'd fallen asleep in his father's cart. Then his father and the woman started dancing. Her movements were slow, breathtaking, graceful. She glided through the fog like a swan on water. Lucian never looked away from her midnight dark eyes. Bastian didn't either, but when the dance ended, he blinked twice. What if he wasn't dreaming? The bone-white flute caught his eye again. Dread dropped hot coals in his stomach. Was the flute really made of bone? Legends of bone criers rushed back to him and clashed warning bells through his mind. The women in white were said to stalk these parts of Gaul. Bastian's father wasn't a superstitious man. He never avoided bridges during a full moon, but he should have. For here he was, enchanted like all the doomed men in the tales. Every story was alike. Each had a bridge and dancing. And what happened afterwards? Now was when Bastian sprang forward. "Papa! Papa!" His father, who adored him, who carried him on his shoulders and sang him lullabies, never turned to heed his son. The bone crier withdrew a bone knife. She leapt straight into the air, higher than a roe deer, and with the force of her descent she plunged the blade deep into his father's heart. Bastian's scream raged as guttural as a grown man's. It carved his chest hollow with pain he would harbor for years. He ran onto the bridge, collapsed beside his father, and met the woman's falsely sorry eyes. She glanced behind her at another woman at the bridge's end, who beckoned with a hasty hand. The first woman lifted the bloody bone knife to her palm, like she meant to cut herself to complete the ritual. But with one last look at Bastian, she cast the knife into the forest and fled, leaving the boy with a dead father and a lesson seared forever in his memory. Believe every story you hear. If you'd like to hear the rest of Bastian's story, you'll need to check out Bone Crier's Moon. It's available online through Overdrive and Libby, or you can give us a call and check it out at any of our 14 library locations. Thanks for listening. Bye!